it's a tough game, and so playing Kotoko is not a mean task at all. So we have been striking the boss after losing to BBNE, and so we are prepared to face them. And we know Kotoko is a big club in terms of supporters numbers and everything. And so we know they will come in their numbers. We are prepared. We are expecting a very good game. And at the end of it all, I think the better side will carry the day. But playing home, we have the advantage. Well, we are expecting a win because if we want to still struggle with the top 3, 4, we have to keep the composure. And so winning will make us stay there and then compete. Losing is not good for us, and even drawing is also not good for us. So our expectation is that we win, so that we maintain the tempo. As I said, they are leading. They are leading us with 5 points. They have 45, and we have 40. So we need to close the gap. And so that is exactly what we are going to fight for. We have to fight for it. We have psyched the boys, and they are prepared. That at least they also see the home advantage. Though people come to our home and beat us, but this time around, I think the boys are prepared to avoid that. So the expectation is that we have to win and keep the struggle up there intact. You know, we have about 5 injuries. 1 is back, and then we're expecting the four others to come. But even out of the 4, 2 of them are training not too hard with us. And so it's not a problem because the positions they are playing, I think we have equally good substitutes. So the injury situation is not a worry because it's not too many. Honestly, we were going to play away, but they were determined to win. And after the game, they saw that they did very well. And I, as a coach, I saw they did very, very well. But at the end of the day, we lost by 2 goals to 1. Normally, when it happens like that, you, the coach, have to psych them and let them know that that is in football. You can draw, you can win, and then you can lose. And this one was away. We take consideration that it's an away match, so it's normal. Well, talking about difficulty, it has always been difficult, but at the end of the day, we carried the day. The first round, we went to Obuasi. We were able to carry the day. Last season, they came here, we were able to beat them. Now they are coming again. We are on top of them. And so that fear is out. And that panic in the boys is also out. I don't think there's any cause for alarm. We are poised to go to action Sunday. Well, I'm happy for him. I always tell him that anywhere I went, I made sure the strikers score goals so that at the end of it all, either they take the goal king or they become second or third on the goal king chart. He started very well, but along the line he dropped, and I think he's picking. The last 2 matches he has scored 2 goals. It means it's good. 1 goal per match is not bad for a beginner striker like that. And so I've sacked him, and he's also in contention for the goal king. For the fans, we always plead with them that they should come in their numbers and support the boys. When the boys see them in their numbers, it ginges them up, it motivates them, and it strikes them that it is because of them that all those people are there to cheer them up. So it makes them double up their effort. So I am pleading with the supporters that they should try and come in their numbers so that they should forgive us and then forget about the away lose. The boys did very well, and unfortunately we lost. But that is one of the lessons. So they should forgive and come in their numbers and support them so that we can carry the day.
Guys, shaping yourself up for this one?
Yeah, as you said, it's going to be a long journey traveling from here to Pandu. We are likely to spend about 8 hours on the road. And if you look at the physical nature of the game we just played, energy sapping, but then we have to travel. So we've managed our recovery training very well, and we are hoping that we get there early and then have some rest before the game. So we are ready, and we want to keep the momentum, the tempo going. So we are very ready.
Coach, you've had some brilliant performance. The Baba era has been fortress since we moved back, and unfortunately, our away trips hasn't been that much of. How do you translate the home performance in a away game? Because looking at the matches we've won this season away, the numbers are low. How do you plan to translate that and then keep the numbers up in terms of away victories?
I think in terms of playing away in the Ghana Premier League, it's all about you being aggressive on the field, keeping to a very good defensive structure. I think in some of the games, even away, the odds were in favor of us. I remember when we went to certain venues to play, we scored first, but then we somewhere along the line lost our focus on the field in terms of our defensive organization, and then that led to us either losing or drawing. But then we've looked at some of these things, and then we've trained on them. We've shown them videos, and the second round is said that the dynamics of playing away is always different because teams are trying to get points to win the league or to stay in a respectable position or move out of relegation. So we've told the players all these things, and they've come to understand. So I'm sure this trip, their body language will be different compared to the previous away matches we have played.
Coach, how different is it coming up against serial winners, as in coaches who have seen it all in the league, and against a side that is also in the hunt for the league title? How is the dynamics like in these matches?
Yeah, it's always a challenging task because if you look at their coach, Bash, he's seen it all. Ashgood, Mediama, Asante Kotoko, other teams that he's coached. He's seen it all. Very competent coach. He knows his job. He has some good experienced players in his team who also understand him. So when you are playing against a coach who has seen it all and who also has players who understand the game, who can read and analyze the game, who are very competent, it makes it a little bit of a challenge. But then that is how the game is supposed to be. So we've identified all these factors, and we are ready for them on Sunday.
Coach, in all the games you've played away, your team lose to a fly in the opening 20, 30 minutes of the game, creating all the decent chances, but then again, lacking the bite up front. Would you say that is an individual awareness issue, or it's a collective setup lapse?
I think most of them dwell on individual awareness, composure in front of goal, having that knack to unlock the defense in terms of 1v1 situation or 2v1 situation, or even when they have a clear sight at goal to take a shot at goal. As you said, we always get the chances very early in the game, and if we are able to convert two of these chances, it will make us relax on the road, on the field, and then we'll be able to play. But then if you don't convert your chances and you come in the second half, normally the home team garners some energy that they believe they can win. They are playing at home. And when it happens that way, it puts some pressure on the players. It brings some tension onto the players. And if it is not well managed, then they begin to commit certain errors, technical and tactical errors, especially basic ones that they are not supposed to commit. And sometimes I understand them because when you are tense, your reflex action is affected negatively. So you are unable to take certain decisions correctly. So we need to maximize our chances that come our way early in the game. And once we are able to maximize our chances, we can manage and control the game, and it will be to our advantage.
Coach, last season in the reverse fixture, the same fixture at Bando, your team did well, but a lack of concentration at the latter end of the game meant that you lose the game by a goal to nil. This season, the credit that you've been given is how solid you've transformed or changed your defensive shape. In the last 3 games, you've conceded 2 away. How are you planning to shut the shop if you are to return with a positive result?
I think we need to stay very compact in defense. The angles of support, the distances of support should be tight, so that there wouldn't be those gaps in between for them to operate. So once we stay very compact and then we glide and shift very well based on where the ball is, I'm sure we'll be able to contain them. We win the ball and try to go on transition. So defensively, there's a lot of respect among the players. They communicate very well, they cooperate very well, and they coordinate very well. And I think that has been the main reason why we have a very solid defense at this stage of the league. The players, Ablo, Sifa, Samba, Patrick, Lord, and the rest, they have so much respect for each other. So when they communicate to each other on the field, they adhere to the instructions, and that is making us see what we are seeing. So if they are able to do same on Sunday, I'm sure we'll be good to go.
Coach, on the social media platforms, the discussion has been Ogum for double. Do you see this as a pressure or as a statement from people who have enormous confidence and believe in you that you are more than capable of achieving that feat?
Yeah, when I hear this, it gives me a lot of hope. It gives me a lot of confidence because it's a clear indication that people believe in what I'm doing. They believe in my competence. They believe in what I can do. But then, as I always say, we need to take it game by game. Before you see the end, you must see it from now. So we have 11 more games to go, and we need to take it game by game. I think from here we have 4 more games to play home, and then I think 6 more games to play on the road. So we need to take each of them game by game, and then once we are able to do that, I'm sure we'll be able to achieve our target.
Coach, we wish you a safe trip to Pando and the very best for the weekend.
Minim power mra na fi yen touch on matches no minim de obehwe but match ba ko a me gidi se woni di akire pa e Pando baka ho asem na da ha so match no pressure wo mpa se tena coach Watara entimi ansha o problem and afi bibiani Gold Stars on say league no omo any abre pass on Magic League no nti omo say omo ko say dreams e wo Tuba Astrotefo nti no say wehwe nti minim gozo amehwe de obetache wona afi yento aso
since I met me catch no say league no 3 teams na ebo
teams miensa and able league no
teams miensa
so we 18
o da bi se sie am no ka say the teams miensa na ebo
miensa na omonya beto mbaji
ka so person di
Matias
Asante Kotoko
okay
Bibiani Gold Stars and Nations FC.
Oh okay
Okay, say after the win against us folk Kasi Menga say he want to win the league.
Aye.
And our coach is miensa omo pa omo numa ka so person omo di league a coach Ogum aka mo ati bi meboa.
Yes, aye.
From Paul man so aka mo ati bi.
Yeah. And
Kasi Menga aka mo ati bi so me fan say when the teams omo serious a omo person omo di league because nipa na odi omo nimu na odo omo kobo sasa no so ye de omo be call the a I was see taking it serious. Watara de was see a man June 8th June. You know on ye league no ebia no wonya we. Ansa no be declare so be league and as won league. Ti man ko ni faith. Ensina was see descend o. Sanu na here you know mo can say ascending and descending order. Watara descended. For the last 3 matches I was sent ka team bia obeja Watara kwan. Senior nyame ya adum atina e o pando second ko timi ko fa 3 points no
a we has there no so where is po
o me say say Watara the a descended
am by say
it means you na me say
exano e ko wie sen
who say media man has games no me kan ho asema no ma ye careful to media man anka say osia ha say na me hu de ha wo mo
say has ko say no e ye TNA
has ko say no o ka sa you know e Hamza Isa yes
2-0
yeah
me kai pa ha ko
and Satan kwana has e kono na former has wom nenye enye good it ni name say media man betwa for has so
kono boatin ni eye mawuli wa
yes
yeah 2-0
etimi konya sa that famous 2 goals no tisinyas has ne media ma games me kan ho asema na ma careful because time a hu ni say media ma betwitwa fa has so no na watena ho ma has ase no last season so sa kai 3 bi no mo so mo 3 bi ofie sa eduro kwata pon ni say o media ma bekwa akotwa fa has so but se CID Watara po wonpe say o redeem no ho nyame bo atina
so o mu no 1.2
and them
38-37 media ma 38 has 37
and onim say tanko so no e wo so approve bibi tanko so bibi to prove on timi ni league ni kran nyese o mato fo mu e wo so mato fo
so otimi gida yi
yes because media ma target e top 4 so am ko African pa the target e wo so mato fo mu enti top 4 no so ho huru betem so person bottom 4
so e di omo bre o the last time when you win here young apostles dey
see am say Watara so the champions in Mahas
Brana see betima channel go stars draw
yes.
This is a session
yes
and actually win there
what ya
must win
Watara adawoni na no opri woni so bo se tino be buri house for nani so
wa sebe
tu bi na Watara ye na yimo a friend say abas mo Watara ye no akọ 3 matches without winning afenu ama has for no kasa sa say so the kasa to has for 3
kasia pa
has for no kasa
kasia pa
ami hu ni nsa otimi ni so yi o sinya mi hu ni nsa Watara time no consistency nya adwuma sinya pass ma me kenwe we bo ne ye ya adraman meboa say aye Michael Ampadu
yeah
one for mensa we ye hu ni biem I am Emmanuel Amankwa but that boy started on a good note meboa free kick expert Ranford Mensah media coach I want to me improve players they me pena asemo so I want to me improve players I will aduma ho because I was said this player form confirma
o ye ho
aduma
yeah
ana sinya meboa yes I waduma pa kase pa waduma ne say so say players form ekosoro eti say want me improve player dia now coach now coach me hu ni ye mento sa coach we mento memfawo eti etina Watara de see as a game no o me pai na yi
Obi abenya 1 point.
Because menya so say media ma the lose neighbor.
So benya bri.
And Watara cannot afford to lose.
Oh, onya point ko omoni nye.
Say Watara lose what the obeti asem ebesi. Wo do so ya bema pa won lose we. Sa Ghana ni Cote d'Ivoire kwanwa. Senior
Gozo.
Supporters ni abre. Ti ma men pies game. Yes, ma men pies.
Match points am. Ona win no ba.
Has we win.
Okay.
Metipo has because has na me dey ma game no. Me hu ade bi wo mu say oh ka ho asem aye careful.
Mate.
And this me dey ma ne Kotoko. Senior what you say?
Mate ase pa.
Senior
Na pa no dey no so e.
Eno na me ye hu adwuma yi. Me headache pa is that say wo team mu na ko 3 matches na strikers in Sigwa o problem. Na no ada ye ka se na ya agete o. Agete
From nowhere.
Unexpected.
Yes.
Agete ne be say
No more day.
And unim say sa problem wey yakoye coach Ogum ni problem kese pa.
I know you there.
Sa ne link up play no sa midfielders ni attackers no. When the first come in one, minim say bia no good midfielders ne dia no all the likes of Lamte and Mudasiru Mudia. But when me who sabi wo mo say midfielders feed the attackers because ade anim no kwam poku pa ne anticipate me bo senior.
Yeah.
But alright, a duru baby kwam timi frustrated on the field of play.
Now who the oye
because already about him. Pass now say free midfielders walk on and go. Senior, inti manu bobo all right. Me take anything away from inti manu. But once you pass in count. Me say senior anu be yagene dia. Mother bia ntwa ho 360 sa. No abo asenten.
Omunje jemu yie.
Munya jemu kwani mu ho. Senior, the business part of the league near you.
Oh, ma obstacles anya du makasia emwa.
Senior, baby ya duri. Say 1 point crash wa eyadimu. Because all got to connect even Heart of Lions now no mkobona senior her points at them. 1 point at them.
I have 5 points. 5. To show
the next 2 games what you overtake you.
What the referee?
What the referee so?
Points e ba.
And some match where 1 match a senior. So what is a Kotoko asa? If one promotion league trophy na Kotoko for. A big pursue in their quest to win the Ghana Premier League. Some match no mkoboni channel. It is crucial. A big premature rule. Match is a big premature rule of Kotoko league GM. Some match we count. Match is a play major role or league GM. Some match we count. And some match was difficult.
So who wins? Time Nintino.
Idea we had the bino. Senior. Some match we had the bino. A continent and empire.
Sir.
Me catch the wood book coach in his own wow. Match we emphasis in a boo.
Anymore.
Me see empire bonia continent.
Any place on your training here.
Any place in your training, and I know say na said to Buzajet is a kwambe no faso say good.
I say pass in the back.
What was a Commander Griffiths?
Now it's a corner.
A do sa part when one.
That one here corner.
In the face. As a senior sports analyst. Asking what so.
But all cast for it.
But deep inside, omuni.
Nay, never did no.
Buza Commander Griffiths.
Only her.
A come fast of the 1 go no. Titiribi. I do say I mean senior me what that is.
Oh, okay.
All inclusive near more league no ko anim. Yes.
Okay.
I do say send sabi pussy omabi na no mabi kona nim. We are make kebi omo ntiase.
Omo here on scene.
But yes.
Okay.
League na I find this one is one the other way.
So china one be share and points and so opai no.
I was Kotoko say.
Also mo share.
So Kotoko say.
Okay.
So when you break person up
league den kwa.
Match when you the league. And make the pocket was say so win over Heart of Lions. Heart of Lions one for league in go baby.
Okay.
So to me about fear be say there. That's also think we gonna work on.
Possible.
And if you want to go to Africa, send you an apenka kai end of year message na da hona. Say a person kwa Africa. Ye koya de ne dia. We it's Africa matu.
Yes.
Africa na we bi wo kra din chewi. We na me dey test players and say
to
truly. So my crowd say on person kwa Africa. 1 point kwa me pardon wo mo. but lose them infante.
Double chance.
Yes, double chance for Asante Kotoko.
Okay.
So I'm problem po. So I'm doing back room.
Okay. Power.
I say, minute or two be na.
Na course no.
Oh, Saturday day I could see never. Power. Saturday I could see.
Power.
And I am from
Any onim jaka ne de enche bejama na fi o dia focus no na o dia ka ho preko na ma menye eye birthday which is 2 enso so na fi winya jaka na ma